Hey everyone, I'm Erica. Welcome back to the channel, and shout out to all you floating circus survivors out there. You're doing a great job. Today we're going to have a look at another problem page that I did for the Daily Bulletin back in 2024. Today's question comes from a yacht owner. So let's get into it, shall we? So having been in the business of super yacht crew recruitment for close to 20 years, I often find myself in the position of being somewhat of an agony aunt. Sometimes the questions I'm asked are so pertinent to the industry, they're absolutely worth sharing, as the answers and information could help someone else in a similar situation. So I'm going to share some. If you have any questions you'd like advice on, please email me or post something in the comments below, and you might be featured in the next article. But be warned, I'm not necessarily known for sugarcoating my answers. So this one from a yacht owner. Dear Erica, this is the story. My husband and I purchased a magnificent pre-owned yacht in 2023 and did a total refit that we finished about 6 months ago. We were lucky enough to have the time and opportunity to oversee the job and really worked hard to complete it. It is 105 feet of heaven. We are docked in Puerto Portales, Mallorca. However, since finishing the work, we have gone through 3 captains. This is really taking the joy out of owning the vessel. We require a 200-ton license. The captains come in with a great attitude and lots of promises, but then fizzle out. We are really clear when we interview them about our lifestyle, which is very casual, and the amount of time we plan to use the yacht. We ask them if they can supply mates, crew, stews. They say yes, but when push comes to shove, they can't. But the worst part is, each one of these captains has been a nightmare. One ploughed straight into a dock, scratching the entire side of our newly painted boat. Another ran us aground and the props had to be repaired. The third did not do any damage, but has refused to work Christmas through New Year when we had specifically told him upon hiring that we planned to go to St. Barth's for the holidays. Then he quit without any notice. Not one of them has acted professionally. What is the formula for finding a good captain so that we can enjoy our yacht? Thanks for your time, Anne Owner. Hi, Anne. I do feel your pain here. There's nothing worse than entrusting your precious, beautiful yacht to the hands of someone who turns out to be a total wally. Sounds like you've had a visit from the bad luck fairy. But you didn't tell me where you found these guys. How are you selecting them? 1 dodgy hire is unlucky. 2 is very unlucky. But 3? That's making me ask questions. Did you check their references? Talk to previous owners they've worked for? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it doesn't sound like you have, as judging by the incidents you mention, a few phone calls would probably have brought up a few nagging doubts. In future, I'd strongly recommend you call up other owners and grill them, lightly on both sides. Best question to ask, would you rehire them? If you use an agency, they'll do all that for you, and they should offer a guarantee for anything of 3 to 6 months. So if that captain leaves you or you fire him, they have to replace them with no charge. Look out for any warning signs on the CV and challenge the captain. No longevity, missing references, big gaps of unemployment. You get the idea. Did these guys have any previous experience? Local knowledge for where you're cruising? If they're crashing and running aground, it sounds like they have no real experience on a boat, so make sure you don't pick the same sort of candidate again. What are you paying? Are you in line with market rates and industry standards? If not, that might be contributing to the problem. With regard to the positive starts going steadily downhill, what's causing that? Can you identify where it's going wrong and ask why? You mention a casual lifestyle, but what does that actually mean? I mean, obviously it's your yacht and you can do what you like with it when you like, as long as it's safe. So be honest with the captain from the start to make sure you're on the same page. One person's casual could well be another's formal. So if you guys like to be heavily involved with the vessel operation and decisions of the captain, then tell them what you're like. That way they can decide if you're the right owners for them too. So the formula for finding the best captain? At this stage, I'd say call an agent. They'll do all the grisly work, offer advice and support, and then give you a few CVs of good captains with good previous performance. And then all you have to do is sit on your slice of heaven, drink a margarita, and pick the one you like best. Let's face it, the money you'll spend on an agency fee, you'll save on your insurance premiums from picking another crasher. Well, Yeah, I hope an owner hears that one and finds it helpful. As always, give me your thoughts and comments below. And if you've got a question you'd like me to tackle on one of my problem pages, then fire away. Drop it below or email. And for more advice, you can always check out my book, Super Yacht Life. Have a good day, everyone. Love you, bye.